Hello everyone, today I'm just doing a really quick video because I bought a brush pack from, I think his name's Kyle T Webster, and I'd seen them advertised on Facebook a few times, and I thought, do you know what, I'll probably get them at some point because they look really nice, and I thought, do you know what, I'll just get them, because I knew that if I didn't buy them then and there, then I would forget about them entirely, and I thought, I think you get something like 120 brushes for like $14, and it's not really a lot of money, but there are other packs, like dedicated packs. I got the Megapack, I think, and it's got like all of his brushes in, and they're for Photoshop, and they're just really nice, and I always like experimenting with new brushes and seeing what effects I can get, even though I normally end up defaulting back to just the same brushes that I always use. I'm kind of bad for that. I kind of cycle between like 3 brushes at most when I'm drawing, but some of these were really nice and I could see myself using them more in the future. So yeah, definitely worth the money. I was mostly interested in the oil brushes because I really want to get into oil painting traditionally. But because of where I used to live and because of the fact I have a budgie, I don't think that it's a very good idea because it requires a lot of like fumigation. Apparently you need a lot of open windows and things like that, so I thought it's probably not worth my time and hassle to, you know, start oil painting now when I've got so much to do. So I thought I've actually been looking to recreate the effect with digital. So I noticed that he had oil brushes in the pack, and that's what I was most interested in actually, and that's what I used for the majority of this painting. So it is really quick. It was something like 30 minutes. I didn't spend long on it because obviously I'm busy doing other things, and I really enjoyed it actually. I'll put a list in the description of what brushes I did use, but I can't remember exactly. I did write them all down, but I've lost them. I've lost the list, and it's like, where is it? I have just moved house, so I'm sure you can all forgive me, but I'll try and remember what I did use, and I'll list it in the description. But obviously if you buy the pack yourself, they're all in there anyway. I didn't use, I think I used my default painting brush just to blend something out because I was struggling a little bit with one of the bits. I think it was on the neck or the shoulder. I was struggling a little bit with that, so I just went back to my good old paintbrush that I always use. And so yeah, I quite enjoyed this. I definitely think that the pack is worth the money, and I'm not being paid to talk about these, but I know that people like to ask me a lot, like, what kind of brushes do you use? And it's always something I do get asked, and I always end up saying like, oh, I use the default brushes, and it's not really helpful, so I thought I might try something with different brushes and see what effects I can get, and then you guys can actually physically get the same brushes, because another reason that I don't really know what brushes I use is that if I've downloaded them, they've all been like free brushes from other artists that are just completely free to use, but probably not free to distribute, so I can't hand out any brushes that I don't own, or like that's kind of like the stipulation of me downloading them, is that I don't redistribute them. And then some of them I've never been able to find again, so I feel kind of bad, like I don't know the rights on whether I should like send them out to people, so I've kind of always kept like my brushes just on my machine, and I kind of feel bad. So here you go, all of this piece was done with the brushes that you can buy in the list below, and I feel like I can actually give you some information this time. I always feel really bad about that, and I don't know why. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this, and I've actually used the image from my business card because I was like, oh no, I need business cards for MCM Expo. And I don't print my own business cards because the nature of my printing business is not the sort of the regular commercial printing that you see in places, and as such I don't have something that's dedicated to printing business cards. I can do sort of like naff little ones, but I need like 500 for MCM Expo, and I mean I've got 3 major conventions coming up, and then I've got 2 smaller ones also booked, and then I should be doing London Expo again in October. And so I just need a lot of business cards. So I just ordered 500 to see how they go. And so I just thought, what's my latest piece? And just shoved this on a business card. And it was quite a lot of fun sort of messing around with that, seeing what I could do in terms of design. I'm not going to make a print from it. It's nowhere near print standard at all. But I enjoyed drawing it, so I thought I might as well put it on my business card as well. I really need to spend some more time practicing skin and painting again, because I kind of feel like I've lost touch with it just a little bit, just not as much as I had before, but I just feel like I need to get back into it. And it's just finding time to actually sit down and do a painting, especially with like things like the printing business going well, things like that. So I will probably be a lot busier the next few months because of the fact that I'm at conventions, but I'm going to try my hardest to try and get an art video out every single week. I can't promise a schedule, but here's me tentatively making a schedule, because obviously my vlogs go up every Monday, and then I'm going to try and get a video up, and I don't know when. That's probably like a Saturday or a Sunday, whenever. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and if you like this video, there's more videos in the playlist on screen now. So yeah, let me know what you think of this picture, and I'll see you guys in the next video.